Hello and welcome to the video. Before we get started, if you'd like to provide input on future content and get our weekly newsletter, click on our survey. The link will be below. We also have a report on Ethereum 2, along with a bonus report on why you should learn Solidity now. Again, the link will be below. Now on to the video, and thank you. Okay, so I finally had a victory over the the Rust storing data issue that I've been fighting with, and I've showed you some of my attempts. So I had a chance to I was sitting waiting for something, and I did a little Googling on my phone, and I found this. This was in an article that, probably what they call it, Stack Overflow. And they gave this example here. So what you do is you create a mutable U832, and then you name it default, which I had not seen before. And then you copy the slice that's in the item into it, and there you go. So that is how I got it. That's the key that I found that let me get it to work. And let's see. As you can see, this is the log printout. Now, it didn't work all the way when it got back to the D app, but here's my output. Got the account, got the string, got the value, did a try for slice, got the original greet string, and the new greet string. And so let's look at this code. Let me bring that up for you. I believe it is this here. Nope, not that. Nope. There we go. Okay. So let me make sure that it all fits in so that I could, there. And here we go. Okay. So let's have a look at this. So what happens is I get the, let's see. So I come in, I get the account, and I have the account key, and then I get the greeting string temp, which is what I'm going to set it to. And let me bring the other thing up here so that you can see that. Yeah. Nope, that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Okay, so I got the string temp here. Let's see. Where do we go? Okay. Now I created these initial parameters, and I initialized the greeting account with that, get the exact size, and then I unpack. This may not have been necessary, but I unpack the account, and get the greeting account. Original greeting account is, Well, that's kind of interesting because I am not sure where this got set to. The value, let's see. Message, so this is the unpack. And the greet string should have been, unless I did something funny in the message data. So I have original greet. You know what it is? I ran it multiple times. That's probably it. So let's go back here, because I made some little changes. You know what? I know how to prove this. See, got to count original greet string. This is the first time I ran it. So then the new greet string, and then the greet string. So you can see I was able to save the data, and I can show it to you again. Let's try it again. But what I'm going to do here is oh, I see what's going on. Sometimes I get these weird things. All right. Oh. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, I think it's utils. This is the right one. So I'm going to say, change this text to new hello world. And I'm going to save it. And let me make sure you're seeing this. Okay. Now I'm going to run it again. npm run start. And let's keep an eye for this and you can see maybe that's interesting. It did not grab the new one. Got string 10. It's okay. So it's getting the original one still. Let me see what's going on here. Well, maybe I had it in the wrong one. Yeah, got string temp. There we go, I put it in the wrong thing. So you can see that it changed the value. I was able to change the value there. Now if we run it again, we should get the same value because we didn't change it. And let's see. That is really weird. Now I'm getting some very odd deprecated buffer. So now it's the exact same run, and honestly do not know why it suddenly decided that it doesn't like 26. No, where is it? That's all. Oh, that's the same error I was getting before. About to serialize. And let's see. What we got? No, that's the same. That's the, I'm looking at an error. Let me show you. Yeah, so this is what I expected. The error I'm looking at is the one little bit, let me show you it, that I have to kind of at the end, after it does the say hello, it's giving me kind of a warning about a buffer. But you can see it did, kept the data the same, and before you find the right one, I think this is it, before it changed it. So you can see that part is working. Let me show you this other thing here. I think this, yeah, this is it. So it's getting, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's fix that. Get the right window here. May take me a second. No. Here we go. Okay. So it is giving me this buffer error here that I'm going to have to do a little research. This is on the TypeScript part. But as you were able to see, it actually did the part in the, on the chain correctly. And so anyway, let's go over what we learned here. The first thing is, let me take this one. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, getting back to the code here. So the big change is I figured out how to, by creating a mutable variable, that's the mut, and initializing it, I was able to pass a U8 in here, which is the instructions, because remember the instruction data comes back in as an at U, pointed to a U8 array, or I think they may call it a slice. And copy from slice. So I put that in and I say how much. 032, which is kind of weird because I'm trying to remember where. I think I used 33 elsewhere, so that would be right. Copied it in, and then I was able to copy my data and I was able to print it out and just prove that I did in fact update the data. And the proof was when we ran it again, we got on the first thing that it showed that it printed the original greet string, that it did have the previous data. When we changed the data, it did change the data. When we ran it again, it had the changed data. So there's still a little work on what comes back, but by using that technique, you can easily copy a string to the to inside the chain to a Solana on-chain program using Rust. And yeah, the Rust syntax honestly is not going to be as easy. It's not as easy as what you're used to with Solidity or Ink or something like this, or even the Mikado. But once you get a hang of it, it's like I was saying last night, if something is more complex, odds are it gives you more power. So Rust is a very powerful language. You can do pretty much whatever you want in it. So anyway, hopefully this has been helpful. Again, the key was being able to use that copy. I don't know if it's no, it looks like it's it's not one of those macros. This looks like an actual method. Again, the key was using is learn how to initialize the variable, because that I had not seen before, and then using the appropriate method on the variable to copy the data into it and then return the data. So anyway, hopefully this has been helpful, and thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.